Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Let's Play series. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. In the last episode, guys, we finally took on and completed the Wither Skeleton Farm project. That is right, my friends, we finally did it, and I'm so happy that we finally did it, my friends. Honestly, like, it's something that's crossed off my list now. Now, obviously, as I mentioned in the last episode, the only thing we really need to do is improve the rate that we get there, right? So what we're going to wind up doing is live streaming me going ahead and spawn proofing the nether terrain around the Wither Skeleton Farm. So, you know, there are a few options. We could go ahead and just dig out the nether around it, which we might do a little bit of. Another solution will be to put lava down, and other solutions include buttons and stuff like that, but I think it's going to be a culmination of digging out the nether and lava. So yeah, but anyways, guys, if you are excited for today's episode, if you are excited for more episodes of this series, you guys know what to do. The like rating is there for a reason. 3,000 likes, guys. Can we hit it? Can we hit 3,000 likes in one day? That would be marvelous, guys. It really, really would. So, in today's episode, though, what we're going to do is we are going to make ourselves two fully automatic kelp farms, both in the corners. So, there's going to be one fully automatic kelp farm over there, and the other one just over here. You may notice I've dug out the corners, and once again, in a creative test world, I have, you know, determined how plausible this actually is, and, well, it is. Like, this should actually be pretty darn easy to do, my friends. I'm actually really, really looking forward to it. So, what we need to start off by doing is flooding this entire thing and also heightening this by 3 blocks. This needs to be 10 blocks tall. It is currently 7. We need to go up to 10, okay? So if we just pop in here real quick, just place down some cobble, and all we need to do is go up 3 blocks all inside here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you guys get the idea. We're going up 3 blocks because we're doing 3 times 3 blocks for the farms themselves, and then there's going to be 1 block on top for the water flow, whereby the kelp is all going to be filtered down to a section, which, by the way, is going to be this corner here. So yeah, there we go. This area is now 10 blocks tall. So let's go do the other side. Alrighty, guys. So the next step is going ahead and filling these rooms all the way, well, not right to the top, but up to the 9th block. So we're going to have 1 air block at the top, okay? That's basically all we need to do. So yeah, this hopefully shouldn't take too long. I mean, I'm just flooding a room, basically. So yeah, let's get it done. Alrighty, guys, so the next thing we need to do is actually grab the kelp itself, and then we can actually begin on the inner workings of the farm. But first of all, let's go to sleep, shall we? Because that's always a good idea, isn't it? There we go. Nice little napsy doodle. Okie doke. So let's head in here. I'm pretty sure the kelp is in my foliage chest here. Yeah, baby. Alright, so we got ourselves a good amount of stuff going on here. That is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so observers, of course, will be used to detect when the kelp grows. The pistons will be used to push said kelp up to the water surface, and then there will be a custom water flow that will be going into an area which is held up by signs. So it is incredibly easy, this design, guys. It truly, truly is. So how's about we get down there and make a bit of a start? Quite what you're doing there, Mr. Skeleton, I don't know. Having a bit of a dip in the pool, are we? That's how we roll, huh? Okay, so here we go. I have decided to put down some stone bricks down there. I've also replaced the bed of this water source with sand, simply because it looks kind of cool. And yeah, guys, I think we're just about ready to get this thing rolling. So actually, I'm going to take off a bunch of these tools because I just don't need them in favor of the things that we do need. So hoppers. Oh, wait, no, we don't even need hoppers. We need this. Maybe some glass as well. And potentially we need to mine up this redstone ore as well for a little bit more dustage. You know, a little bit more dust. Who doesn't like a bit of dust? I like a bit of dust. Some of you Brits may know that reference. Who likes a bit of dust? I like a bit of dust. A bit of redstone dust. Alright, well, let's go. I'm so dumb. I amuse myself. I really, really do, guys. Is that a good quality to have? I don't know. Well, doesn't matter. Alright, guys, let's grab ourselves out some glass and let's get back to work. Alrighty guys, so to get this thing going is actually incredibly simple. So we're going to begin here with a piston. We're going to go to the other side and place down an observer. And then what we need to do is we need to go ahead, grab ourselves some stone bricks here, because this is going to be where the redstone goes. And obviously if we're working with redstone, then we will of course need to go ahead and clear out a little bit of an area for it. So that little block down there no longer has water in it. It means it can have redstone on it, which is totally fine and dandy. Now, in order to decorate this just a little bit better, I'm going to use cut sandstone and glowstone. I'm hoping that those will look decent. So actually, with that all said and done, maybe it'd be an idea if I replace that with some of this. And then, guys, what we need to do is have 2 pistons this time, 2 observers, and yeah, that's looking pretty good, right? So once again, we have ourselves, let's just not use stone bricks. I don't like stone bricks. Let's get rid of the stone bricks. We're going to can those. Okay, so redstone's going to go on there, which means we need to block off this little area here. I know that my breath is going down, but it's all good. We can just pop up here for a little bit of breath. That's totally fine and dandy. But anyways, guys, yeah, we have 1 cell here, 2 cells here, and potentially space for a 3rd cell right here. In fact, I'm hoping that we will be able to. So, boom, boom, boom. Looking pretty good. And I'll tell you what, let's go down here and start doing this section as well. So it's basically the corner meeting up. So once again, we're having ourselves a piston with an observer looking rather like that. We are going to bring back over here a piece of redstone, which means, of course, we need to get rid of that block again. What happened there? Oh, there's ghost blocks. I thought ghost blocks had gone. Okay, well, nonetheless, let's keep going, shall we? So, back to the pistons, rather like so. Back to the observers, rather like so. And that is looking pretty darn good. So, once again, cut sandstone here. The other redstone is going to go right here. So, we need to put down a couple bits of glass, rather like this. Okay, and that should be nice and easy. Right, question. We should have space for a 3rd layer, right? So, piston, piston, go around the corner here, piston, piston, and then we got to pop up here, observer, observer, 4 observers rather like that. And I actually need to heighten this room by a little bit, otherwise I can't actually get out. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it? So, yep, that's looking pretty good. Alright, and then back here, of course, is going to be where we place in our redstone. So, actually, when it comes down to it, I'm pretty darn sure I don't need this water source here at all, in fact. So I might go ahead and just sort of bar this off rather like this, and then we're going to pop down to the bottom here, make ourselves a bit of a tube, because this is going to be where the items all filter down to. It's going to go below the farm and to their respective places, whether it be the auto smelter or, of course, the bone meal farm. So, yep, there we go. That's looking pretty cool. All we got to do is get back up here now. Oh, jeez. Woo! Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine, baby. Everything's fine. So then, we just pop down here real quick. Replace these with solid blocks, right? And then the redstone goes on here. And then all is looking good. Yes. And then we do that. And then the sign will go right in the corner there. I do apologize. You guys probably can't even see what's going on very well, huh? I might try and rectify that for you. Give me a sec. I'm going to see if I can't work in some glowstone here, just so we can see what's going on. Alrighty, guys. So far, this is what we've got going on from the outside. It looks kind of okay. Do we need this sandstone block here? If not, then I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of it, because I think it look. Oh no, we will. We will need that block, right? Because of the kelp's going to go on top of that. Well, okay. In which case, maybe we just put down glass. Okay, that's all we're going to do. We're going to replace it with glass, because I'm pretty sure you can plant kelp on glass, right? 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 Please let me be right. Please let me be right. Oh, you can. Okay, good. Okay, so what that means is I can now go ahead and block that off real quick, and we are going to replace this one also with glass, rather like so. And that's made it look just a little less crummy, in my opinion. Although, then again, I don't know, man. Now there's like a weird gap here, right? I'm never going to be satisfied with this build, huh? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's a fair amount of stuff to try and figure out, huh? Alright, so we actually have like a bit of a void here. We could make ourselves like a tiny little room here. Like, I don't know, man. I've always been kind of known for making the most out of a small amount of space. And you know what? I don't feel like I have any reason to go against the status quo, you know what I'm saying? So I think I am going to do a little bit of roomage here. Right, so let's do that. Okay, okay. And then if we had a sponge, which I'm pretty sure we do somewhere at the very least, then I guess we could go ahead and, you know, quickly drain that out. Alrighty guys, so if I've done this right, if I place this down, then there we go. We've got like a nice little void under here. Hey man, I kind of like that. We could make ourselves like a little custom fish aquarium in the floor or something. Have like a little seating area or something. You know? I know this is supposed to be a farming room and, you know, we're getting all of our resources and such, but, I mean, that's no reason why we can't make it look nice, right? I kind of like this. This is kind of cool. Alright, so, yeah, I need to, like, put these back in the furnaces. I mean, I could go ahead and just place it down in the nether, of course. That is a thing that has been brought over from Bedrock Edition. But, yeah, I can't be bothered, okay? So, yeah. We're just going to do what we do, okay? So, how's it looking now? Looking kind of meh. Okay, right. Let's try and work some glowstone in here, okay? I'm kind of feeling the glowstone. I'm going to put the glowstone here, okay? I'm going to put one right there. Okay, that's looking kind of cool. And then we're going to fill whatever this little void space is with glowstone as well. Okay, I'm kind of liking that so far. I mean, obviously sea lanterns would probably be the best way to go, but I don't have sea lanterns readily available, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just a case of we have to take what we got. Okay, so, anyways, guys, look at this. We've got the redstone going on here. We need to start placing that in. We do need to try and get, like, up here. I think it's, like, on this block up here, so we are able to place down the redstone there as well. So, actually, hang on a minute. I might be able to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. So, there's a bit of redstone going on here, and a little bit there. And then, finally, a little bit in here and a little bit in there, and believe it or not, that's all the redstone that is actually required of this thing. It's so easy, guys. It really, really is. Alrighty, guys. So this is what I've now got going on in terms of how this thing looks. Now, I think what the big thing is, really, is the wall. Okay, we need to replace the stone wall behind here with some sort of sandstone-y related material. And then, in my opinion, this thing will look pretty darn awesome. So, in the meantime, my friends, I need to pop up here because we need to start actually planting down the kelp. Oh, goodness. That didn't go to plan. Gosh. Woo-wee. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to start planting this stuff down. So one down there, one on top of there, one on top of there. That's 5 cells there. And then we're going to have ourselves another 5 cells over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in each of these corner areas, we're going to have 10 cells for growth, which is fantastic. Now, I just came to the realization that once again, I actually need to heighten this room just by a little bit because we need to figure out the water flow, okay? That's going to be the next thing we do. So, probably the easiest way of doing this would be to go ahead and completely fill this thing with glass, and then we start figuring out the water flow. So, we need to also go ahead and bar that off real quick, and here's what we're going to do. We're going to begin with actually making a temporary infinite water source. So let's put one there, put one there. Infinite water source achieved. And then what we do is we put one of the water sources there. Going to put another one there. We're going to dig out this block over here, okay? And another couple water buckets. One's going to go right here. One's going to go right here. And guys, as a result of doing all of that, there will be absolutely one... What's going on here? Apparently there's a water source that's sort of stable right there. What if I did that? Ah, you see? That seems to do the job. So no matter where the kelp winds up landing, we should be okay. Although then again, maybe I don't actually need that. I think I'm overcomplicating things, because when it actually comes down to it, the kelp is only ever going to come up from these 5 areas. So they're never going to come up to this area anyway. So, as a matter of fact, I could just totally block those off, and then bada bing, bada boom, we're good. Uh-huh. Alright, you'll love to see it. So, here's what we're going to do. We are going to dig out these glass blocks, and then we're going to start placing in some water sources. So, we just need to make sure that, you know, all of these are actually, you know, source blocks, I guess. Might be easier said than done. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what's an infinite water source block and what isn't so far. Oh boy! This might be difficult to figure out, but okay. I'm pretty sure the easiest way of figuring out would be to just, like, chuck down an item and see if it floats all the way back up. Okay, so that's gone down. We just need it to come all the way back up, and if the water source flow thing is all correct and done, then it should just come all the way to the top and go down the corner, right? So, off you go. Yeah, there you go. It's gone down to the correct section. Absolutely fantastic. All right, so let's do the same with this section, and then all we need to do is mirror this farm on the other side, because, yeah, I've only been working on this one so far, so, yeah. Ah, you see, I'm glad I did that, because check it out. Down there, apparently, is no water source block. It's just a flowing source block, so what that means is we need to pop down here, do that, and there we go. Yep, it seems to be rising again. Brilliant. Go on all the way to the top there, little glass block. There we go. Fantastic. See? I'm glad I did that now. I'm very glad I did that. Otherwise, that would have reduced the efficiency of the farm overall, huh? Alright, so believe it or not, that is it. This farm is now totally operational. The only other thing we need to do in the next episode is determine where the kelp goes. Like I say, 1 to an auto smelter, 1 to an auto composter. Okay? So, pretty simple stuffs. Alright guys, just getting the final few bits and bobs done for the second farm, and then we can get back down bottom and everything will be totally fine. So now we need to break the glass again, get all of the solid water blocks in there, and of course actually plant down the kelp itself, and then we will have 2 fully automatic kelp farms on the go, ladies and gentlemen. So here we go. 1, that's 3, 5, looking good. Okay, and then we've got to go down this way. That's 6, 8, and 10. There we go. So we've got a total of, what, 20 cells of growth going on, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice, my friends. It kind of is. All right, so all we got to do is block that bad boy off, rather like that. Okay, and then head back down to here, where we can get the water source up and running. At least hopefully we can. Oh god, please. Please don't let me mess this up. And ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to say that both of the kelp farms are now up and running. And of course, we have the kelp filtering down this tube right here. And we'll of course go to wherever it is going to go in the next episode. So yeah, guys, we have managed to do it like completely symmetrically, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Okay, so I just came to the realization that I don't actually think I put in the redstone up here, or if I did, it was a little bit too late. So I might need to pop in here and just, like, manually do it. So give me just a second here, just a little bit of troubleshooting. So if I just do that, there we go. And that one's okay. But what about this side? Nope, that's all looking fine. And apparently I popped off a piston at some point. I don't know how that happened, but weird things happen all the time, huh? Right, oh, hello. What's going on here? Is that going up? Yeah. Oh, is it? Is it going up? I can't really tell. I don't think it is. Okay, I think we've got ourselves another non-water source block. But now it is. Okay, good. Once again, glad that I'm testing all of this stuff. I mean, I'll probably wind up testing it, you know, between episodes and just sort of waiting here to see if any items do get caught. Because, you know, trying to figure out what exactly is a water source can be a little bit, you know, annoying. But even then, these things should turn everything into water sources anyway. I mean, look at that one up there. Again, there's another area where there isn't a water source block. Darn it, man. Alright, I'm going to have to do a bit of troubleshooting here. Alright guys, so in terms of troubleshooting, the only thing that I think could be going on here is that the pistons go ahead and get rid of the water source block here. But then, when it comes down to it, when the kelp block grows up a stage, that will reconvert into a water source block, right? So maybe it's just a case of being patient. Maybe even if there's items stuck there, you simply have to wait for the kelp to grow up to convert it into a proper water source, and then the kelp will go up to its proper place. So, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think that's just about it. I don't really think there's too much else to read into it, if I'm being honest with you guys. So let's have a look over here. Is there any kelp? Yes, there is. Okay, absolutely beautiful. Let's see if any more will wind up. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit. A little bit dropping down on me. Absolutely fantastic. So in terms of a maintenance shaft, I think what I might wind up doing is extending this. Like, we go sort of back here into a different shaft, and then maybe there's like a soul sand elevator or something. Because, as I've mentioned before, it's always a good idea to have maintenance shafts that lead to all of your various redstone contraptions, because you never know when any of your farms might wind up breaking between updates. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, that is indeed going to wrap it up for today's episode. Just a nice farming / technical episode, I guess. You know, not very often we do these things, but yeah. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. But, of course, before heading off, we've got the comment of the day right here. So, Seth Kelly says, "Hey, Python, so glad you're sticking to one series. It makes it so much more fun to watch, in my opinion. Hope you have a great rest of your day." Thank you so much for your kind words, Seth. And yeah, absolutely. I really meant it at the start of the series when I said, oh, hey, do you know what? This is the world that I'm going to stay on. I'm not going to start a new survival Let's Play. But with that said, and I am still sticking to my word, this is still the only main series I have on my channel. But yesterday, if you haven't seen it already, I decided to try out something slightly different. Maybe something I'll spew in every now and again on this channel, which is like a Minecraft challenge video, you know. So for those of you guys unaware, yesterday I uploaded a video which was titled, "How long can we survive with half a heart on ultra hardcore Minecraft?" I think it's well worth a watch, guys, because honestly, it is probably the most difficult challenge to date that I have ever undertaken. And honestly, guys, it's just a bit of fun. So if you haven't checked it out already, there's going to be a link on screen. Go and check it out. But it's not like a fully fledged series or anything like that. It's just going to be something I do every now and again when I feel like it. But for the most part, this remains the main series on this channel, guys. So don't worry about it. I'm not like abandoning my word or anything like that. Python Plays Minecraft remains the centerpiece of this channel and will do for the foreseeable future. So yeah, hopefully that answers that. I mean, it wasn't even an answer. It was just them saying that they were glad I'm sticking to one series. But yeah, in terms of like main worlds, yeah, I'm sticking to this. So don't worry about it, guys. Don't you worry. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, you guys know what to do. 3,000 likes is the goal. Drop a like rating if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ding that bell as well if you guys don't want to miss out on future content. But for now, it's time for me to head off. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day as always. And I will see you guys in the next episode.